Alright, I think I might be getting this working. We'll see. Showing Mike the chef how to use mules online in Blizzard, Diablo 2 Reforged, and why it's a good idea. So I'll show him how I'm about to use mine. Here's my rather wired-looking sorceress. Alright, why not? We'll do, we'll do a new one. Okay. We'll just do... Go down here. We're in our main screen. We're not even in the lobby or anything. You'll go to create new character. It doesn't matter what class you do because they're a mule. You could call them Mule 1 or whatever you want. I'm gonna call mine Sold My Potion. Sold my potions. You can also hear the kids bugging out in the back. Pointing at me, looking like he needs a shave. Okay. We have our guy. Let's just say I want to start to harvest some potions. I'm going to go to somebody with a lot of potions and maybe need some room. I'll have her make a new game. I'll just go right into an auto game. You can see I was taking some battle damage here. Nightmare Act 3 has a high learning curve. Okay. I have all sorts of gear I want to get rid of, but let's just say I want to get rid of some potions. Just empty out all stuff from here for a minute. I'm going to start taking potions. This way it goes quickly. Alright, I won't take all your potions, but I'll take a bunch of them. Okay. I'll pick up all this stuff and get back. Now, that's good. I'm going to go into one more character and harvest their potions. Why not? We'll go to Ooglag. I forgot the explanation. So, you could see when you go to your stash, you have this one all the way on the left that says personal, so it's filled with potions. Man, he really needed me to take his potions. Okay. Yeah, we're going to get rid of all of this because it's dirt cheap and we can buy them. And we'll fill you up with some potions just because I want to make you some nice room in your life. Now, all right, we'll fill them up with potions. Come on, now you're being annoying. Okay. Really? Okay. Just going to fill him up so he's got some. And then we'll donate the rest. Okay. So in this personal section, what are you doing with all these gems? You don't need those either. So you'll see he's holding stuff he doesn't need to be holding right now, actually. So this is a good example of how to use mules. So I'm going to just take all this stuff away from him. He doesn't really need it. Okay. We're about full for potions. Small charm, you can keep that. Okay, all these perfect gems, believe it or not, I have someone to hold the gems. That's their only job. I'm not even playing them at all in the game. They are just there to hold all of my perfect gems. Like somebody in the Diamond District. Yo, look, you can see another perfect one. All right, we'll get you out of the fold there. No, that's in personal. We don't want that in personal. We want it in shared with these three tabs right here. Shared. If you have trouble seeing it, you just hover over it. Shared, shared, shared. See, it says shared with non-ladder characters. That means you're participating in the ladder ranking system or not. I don't care because I'm old. I don't have a lot of time. So this you could share with non-ladder characters if you felt the need to compete and wanted to be on the ladder. Obviously, from what I understand, you can share. So I'm just taking all the gems out of here so that they can be organized. Man, buddy, what were you doing? What are you doing with all this stuff? You holding out on me, huh? Okay. All right. No, I'll take your other thing here. There you go. See if there's anything I want to steal. Combat skills. Okay. Also, since I'm here, I'm going to see if there's any barbarian gear that he can hold. So that's pretty nice. No. No. Wait, no. Actually, he really needs all these plus the damage things. Part of the perils of making mules is that you begin to rebalance them. I'm going to start to take some of these things, and you'll see what now I'm able to use mules for. And we'll take a little. Okay, so he's going to hold these. That's going to be his job. I've been playing him, but I'm not playing him right now, so he can hold all of that. Just freed up all that space. Now look at all this lovely space we just freed up in the shared stash. I also made sure we've got all our gems, and you'll see why in a minute. So, okay, I think that's about good enough for everybody to get the idea. Now, I'm going to go to two of my mules. Sold my potions. Sold my potions. Been doing some alternative. All right, you could, if you want to not have Warrive up your behind, you can say what up to him, or you can ignore him. It's fine. Okay. We decided this person was holding all the potions. So, wow. Okay, I'm going to take all the potions. I like full rejuvenation potions for the bosses, as you can't tell. Those act bosses are a pain. But sometimes just the boss before is a huge pain. That's what you got to use them on. My furthest character is level 60 something sorceress. She definitely hit that wall in Act 5 Nightmare. So we're all adjusting. She'll probably regret me taking all of her full rejuve potions, but that's okay. She's got teleport. Okay. Now Now you can see this guy can hold a lot of stuff in his personal whatever. And we just freed up all that space. Now, this is just your mule. It doesn't matter. I just freed up all the space from these three. Now you'll see my silly coding system, but it will help you. So, for instance, I have that one. That one's for my potions. This one's for amulets. Now we're going to go to gem. Get it? Gem. I have two girls from the 80s. So, here we are. All right, worry, whatever. So you see gems loaded up with all of my stuff. Actually, I need a perfect skull, as a matter of fact. So I'm going to take all these gems, these perfect gems, like Smeagol or somebody in the Diamond District in Manhattan. More gems. Okay. Eventually, this will all be filled, so that's why we're doing it that way. I'm going to fill up the rest of her space with gems. I'm going to take the rest of these. What do you call them? Charms. Getting old. Take these magic fine boots. Superior death mask. That's pretty cool. You could take that with you. Take that. And that. Put all this in here for you. That's that. Look at all this space we have now. I'm going to keep going. Oh, look, one more. See, all resistance is +3. That's good when you're level 6, but that's too much room for 3 resistance when you're level 60. You don't need to throw it away if you don't want to. Some of them are good, so just hold on to it. Why not? Starting characters need gear too. Starting ladies need love too, and gentlemen, and everybody in between. See, we don't need to be stashing potions in there. And that's pretty nice, actually. I won't save that for my homeboy. Okay. Now, let's see. We're going to leave. Let's see. Oh, rings. Look at that. I already made one with rings. Look at me. Okay, good. So this is my rings mule. She's going to go through and take all the rings. I like rings of leech. Those help in the beginning. Got some pretty good stuff. I don't even have time to go through all this. We're just going to take it. Any more rings? Nope. Nope. All right, now you're going to do rings. Here you go. Take all these rings back where you found them. I may as well give her the jewels too, although I was going to make somebody named Jewel just because I could. Spectral blade. I have a sword person. I should leave him on sword. But, you know, belt of replenish +5 is pretty nice. That's pretty good. Sometimes I just get lazy with my coding system, and that's okay. Because it's mine. I'm starting to sound like Bob Ross. Okay. I'm going to do Jewel and Rune next. I'm also going to take this. Since I think it's good enough to save. We'll see if it actually is later on. Nice death mask. Hold that too. Might be taking that for somebody. Okay. Got all this stuff for the necromancer. to the barbarian skill level. See, I could have put that with the barbarian, but that's okay. I'll hold you right here. I'll leave him out. No way, I know. Hey. All right. See, I've got a lot of them with random stuff. I'll straighten it out later. I'm going to do one more. Let's see. She's Rune. I'll give you one guess what she's going to hold. I got all types of stuff, man. All right, that'll be good enough for now. If you're really organized, you could put them in order, but I'm not going to bore myself to tears doing that. I'm going to do one more, which is Jewel. And shock. Jewel gets the jewels. Let's see. That was a minimum maximum plus 30 defense. Maybe if it had some resistances. On that note, I think you figured out how to do Mules.